Niani.
Niani?
Niani Miami.
Miami, Miami.
Hi, Pookies. Okay, so today we have Frank. All right, so we have Frank's profile, right? So Frank says, I'm looking for friends and hangout buddies only, something casual. I'm tired of meeting people here. They're either using you for free food, drinks, or ATM machine. I'm naughty, sarcastic, blunt, funny, Nigerian, North Carolina, Charlotte area, willing to meet up. I like bi girls also. I like role play. Don't match me if you're not on the same page. If you're a broke girl who's looking for someone to take care of your bills and your kids, pass me. I'm taking rich, caring woman applications only. So Frank is 33. He's a truck driver. He's 6'2". He's Nigerian. He likes bi girls and role play. He considers himself to be naughty, sarcastic, and blunt. Okay, let's start there. All right, so here's the problem, Frank. So you say, I am tired of meeting people here. Don't match me if not on the same page. You're in the North Carolina, Charlotte area, willing to meet up. I'm looking for friends and hangout buddies only, something casual, taking rich and caring woman applications only. This is Frank's demands. Here's the problem, Frank. Here, let me stop you there. Your first point, you say, I am tired of meeting people here. Okay? Then you go ahead for your second point and you say, looking for hangout buddies. Then for your third point, you say, willing to meet up. Here's the problem, Frank. Let me introduce you to something I like to call a Venn diagram. Okay, you see how there's no intersections for any of these? It's because this don't make no damn sense. That don't make no damn sense, Frank. You're talking about I'm tired of meeting people here, but then you join a dating app and say looking for hangout buddies and willing to meet up. These are three separate points. How are you tired of meeting people here, but you're also looking for hangout buddies and willing to meet up? So, number one, Frank is stupid. Frank is dumb. Okay, so let's go to our next slide. Frank then says, if you're looking for someone, this is not a direct quote, we'll get to that later. If you are looking for someone to pay your bills and take care of your kids, then you need to go ahead and pass Frank by. That's what Frank says. Okay, well, Frank, let's get into that real quick. Frank's other demands. I'm tired of meeting people here that either using you for free food, drinks, or an ATM machine. If you're a broke girl who's looking for someone to take care of your bills and your kids, pass me. I'm taking rich, caring woman applications only. Frank only wants him a rich woman. Okay? So here's the thing. All of that, you know what that equals to? Frank don't have no car. His bills are past due. And Frank don't got no damn money. Frank is broke. Frank is broke. You know what all of this equals to? Frank don't got no damn money. Frank is holding on by a thread. He's getting ready to get kicked out of his house. He needs rich women only, and he don't got no money to take you on no dates. So don't be expecting no food, no drinks, or no ATM machines because Frank don't got it. He needs you to take him out on a date. He's taking rich woman applications. Mind you, Frank said he's taking applications. Don't got no money, nothing to offer, but Frank is taking applications. Oh my God, Frank. Talk about someone who has high standards for himself. So all of this equals Frank is broke, but also Frank is stupid. May I refer you to our first slide? Frank does not make any sense. Frank is broke. Frank is stupid. And quite frankly, you see what I said? Frankly, Frank is ugly. He's stupid, he's broke, and he's ugly. And he's on here taking applications from women who are not stupid, not broke, and not ugly. The audacity of a man. It gets me every time. Oh my God, it's pure comedy. It's funny. Hilarious, actually. So anyways, in conclusion, the end, Frank is stupid, broke, and ugly. Don't go get you a Frank. And that's why I said stay away from these damn truck drivers. Sometimes they lost their damn mind. I don't know. I just feel like Valentine's Day is a girl's holiday. I'm on the phone talking with this guy and I'm trying to flirt. And I'm like, yeah, like, what are we going to do for Valentine's Day? What are you going to buy me for Valentine's Day? And he was like, I don't know. I didn't know you wanted a gift for Valentine's Day. Are you getting me something? And I was like, no, I do that. Like, this is my Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day are for the girls. And he was like, no, this is not your Valentine's Day. This is our Valentine's Day. I just feel like it should be, if I get you something, you should be getting me something. What if I gave you a knuckle sandwich? What if I whooped your ass for Valentine's Day? What if you stood behind my car and I put it in reverse? What if I snuck into your window late at night and I peed on your pillows? What if that? I've been told I give great gifts, so I don't know. I think you might like that. Just let me know. Hit me back. Call me back. I always get the question, Niani, when should I crash out? Of course, there's not always a time to crash out. So when should I crash out? My answer to that is always. You should always crash out. Now, there are different types of crash outs and different times where you should do a crash out. There is the original. You can crash out and stay. Then there's number 2. You can crash out and whoop his ass. Or you can crash out and leave. Now, these are the 3 options of crashing out. There are 3 levels to this, okay? So when we're talking about levels, this is a level 3 crash out, meaning, you know, he didn't do nothing, but like maybe he breathed too hard one day. He said something stupid. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get your honey mustard at Wendy's. You're teaching him how to treat you. If you crash out early on little things, he won't even get to the big things because he'll be so scared of you. That's a level 3 crash out. That's something small, like you lose your mind, you yell at him, you scream at him, you say, stop the car, I'm getting out, stop the car. You know, you're not even mad, babe. You just want him to feel it so that he knows how to do it next time. That's just a little shit. Level 3 crash out. Maybe you leave in the middle of the night, don't say nothing, don't come back, whatever, you know. And then there's crash out, whoop his ass. Now, this right here is a level 2 crash out, meaning he probably did something that is like you need to do more than a level 3. Like, for example, you go through his phone, you see he done cash out another bitch. That to me is the worst offense. You sent it to another bitch money. That's a level 2 crash out. You need to whoop his ass. Whoop his ass. Whoop his ass. You need to whoop his ass. It don't gotta be no domestic violence or nothing. Just while he's sleeping, go over his head with a pillow, put some weight on it, and fake smother him. Don't actually kill him. Don't be crazy. Look, don't be crazy. Just be a little unhinged so he get the vibes. You know, he always got to get the vibes. You have crash out and leave. This is a level 1 crash out. You have to crash out before you leave so that he learns his lesson and he doesn't repeat it again. And also because it's fun. So level 1 crash out is something crazy. Like a man said, oh, you should just sleep in your car because I'm not finna let you stay at my house. That's a level 1 crash out. Not that I've ever been through anything like that. Level 1 crash out is some crazy shit. Like stay outside his house for 9 hours and wait for the bitch to come out. Hop over his fence, climb up his wall, knock on his window. He on the 3rd floor. He wondering how the hell did she even get here? Type shit like that. That is a level 1 crash out. Like maybe you start driving for Uber and then just wait outside his mama house until she requests the Uber and then take her somewhere 10 miles away from where she need to be, drop her ass off there, leave her. Like that's a level 1 crash out and then you never speak to him again. Start messing around with his barber, okay? The nigga that do his hair, cut his hair, and then start treating him real well. And then next time he going for his appointment, have him push his line up way back. I mean, put that motherfucker in the Garden of Eden. He'll never find it, okay? You know, that's a level 1 crash out of like, that's level 1 crash out is some shit you cannot undo. Like once you do it, you cannot undo it. Like wait till he go on a trip, sell all his furniture on Facebook Marketplace, have them all come pick it up. He come home, he ain't got no furniture. This is level 1 crash out, okay? You can't come back from nothing like that. It's too crazy. So yeah, those are the 3 crash outs methods, and I think you should employ them in. Y'all trying to stem? Thing is, like when I'm thinking about something nasty, disgusting, and rude to say to a man, there's never a part of my head that goes, hey, you know, that might hurt his feelings. That might be a little too rude. Because, you know, those thoughts never pop into their head when they're out there fucking another man. recently had an argument with this random man in the grocery store, and he said, I, like most women, am nothing but, what did he say? An attitude and a hard time. And I said, you're nothing but stomach and glasses. All because I didn't want to give him my number. Me and one of my exes got into an argument because he kept trying to get me to buy him a plane ticket to come see me. I don't even want you to come see me. Why would I invite you? Second of all, why would I buy you a plane ticket and your presence is unwanted? And he said, call me when you finish your attitude. And I said, call me when you finish growing in your beard. I never think like that might hurt his feelings. So what? So what? I don't care. This other man slid up on my story that I posted and was like, I think you looked better when you were bigger. And I said, don't you still work at Dairy Queen? I think you would be better if you were richer. I don't know. A lot of people ask me like what my villain origin story is and when did I become evil. I don't think that I'm evil. I just really believe in reciprocity. But there was a time in my life, like a few years ago, when I was dating my ex, where I happened to open his phone and look into his group chat. And it was there that I saw that what men were saying about women, and it was some of the like most disgusting and vile things that I've ever heard in my life. And I think something flicked a switch in my brain, and it just made me say, like, I want to punish them for anything that they may have ever done to any woman. It doesn't have to personally be me. And I feel like I need to get back for all of us, because a lot of y'all are still going to be nice, even though you know men are horrible people. A lot of the times, sometimes you find good men. I'm not saying that there are no good men. There are good men. But most of them are trash. And y'all are still nice to the trash ones. I, on your behalf, will make them cry. Because I'm immune to crying. Bye. Okay, y'all. I'm at Steak 48's house. If y'all know, Steak 48, not the restaurant, the man. I'm at his house. He is washing my clothes and folding my clothes for me because my washing machine broke last night. And I'm like putting in job applications while he does that. He ordered me breakfast this morning, and then he's just ordered food because he's gonna cook African stew for me tonight. And I'm just chilling right now. But here's like my dilemma, right? While I was like, while we were like hanging out, he goes, I love you. What? What do you mean? We are not dating. We have not had sex. I barely talked to him. I never see him. This is my first time seeing him since we went on that date. Like, when was that? Almost a month ago. I don't even remember. I'm weirded out now because what is this? You're trying to love bomb me? I don't fucking think so. I just needed my clothes to be washed, so I came over here. And why would you say you love me? Are you okay? Anyways, I'm sitting there and he's like, how much is your rent? And I'm telling him, and he's like, oh, how much is your car payment? How much is this? Can you add it all up for me so I can take care of it? I think he's lying. Like, I don't think he's telling the truth because I just don't believe he's telling the truth. He's trying to love bomb me. I'm not dumb, but it's not going to work because I'm not interested in him. So yeah, I'll give y'all an update when I get home, when he finished washing my clothes and cooking dinner. So remember when I asked y'all about the dude who invited me to Steak 48, and I was saying how his friend also wanted to take me out on a date, and y'all was saying to block both of them? I haven't spoken to him in a couple of days, and this is what I get. It also came with a little bear, and I've been eating the chocolates, clearly. Are they so pretty? Oh my God. I didn't even read what the note says. I love unexpected gifts. If I had a flower for all the times he made me smile. I don't know how many times I made him smile. I literally just met him. This is so cute. So, yeah. I guess sometimes y'all all right. because sometimes y'all are right. Because I stop talking to him and then I get gifts. I'm not gonna lie, I was very confused at first when women kept saying to decenter men. I did not know what that meant, and I will say I'm very marriage minded. I really want to be in a relationship, and so to me, just the sound of that was like a hell no to me. But this morning, I kind of finally understood what it meant to decenter men. I mean, I woke up this morning and the first thought of my mind, I know big back energy. I was like, you know what I really want? I want a Southern soul food dinner, fried chicken, candy yams, macaroni and cheese. And I'm from South Carolina. I live in Charlotte, and to me, there's nothing better than South Carolina soul food. And I'm like, I'll just make it myself. Anytime I want soul food, I just make it myself. And so I've been dating this guy for 2 months now, and he's African, and I know he had said that he had never had like authentic like soul food before. And so I'm like, I would love to cook it for him since I'm craving it. And so I texted him, and I'm like, when am I going to see you again? And he's like, oh, probably maybe tomorrow or sometime during the week. And I'm just like, because I kind of want to eat. I kind of want to make it today. And so I get ready to text back like, okay, well, I want to make you a soul food dinner, so I'll just wait until you get here. And then I stopped to think, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? As a woman, when I start to like a man, I start to schedule everything around this man. If I have plans this day, but he can only meet me this day, I'll meet him and cancel my plans. Or I schedule my whole week around when I'm going to see him and what days work better for him. And that is why I need to decenter men. Because if I don't put my own needs before other people, no one else is going to put my needs before theirs. No one else is going to do that. So it is actually very detrimental to me, because when you end the relationship, now you've completely lost your identity, because everything that you have done has been scheduled around his needs and his desires. I craved soul food. I'm cooking it. I'm buying it. Why would I not buy it until he can come over and eat it? That is ridiculous. And men do not do this. If a man, wants to go to a movie with you and you can't go on that day, he's not going to be like, okay, I'll just not go to the movie. He's just going to go. Maybe he goes with someone else, but he's going to go. They do not schedule their whole lives around what you want to do or what your schedule is. And I think the reason that my relationship's always end and that God hasn't sent me the man of my dreams yet is because I always end up making the man my God. I always end up saying I'm counting on him. Well, I don't know how I'm going to get through this, but I know such and such will help me. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I know he'll help me. Oh, I'll just ask such and such. Instead of my first thought, which should be, let me pray to God and ask God about this and ask God about his help, everything becomes about that man. I begin to idolize this man and his potential, because it's never who he really is. I begin to idolize his potential over Jehovah. And I honestly think until I learn to stop doing this, God will never send me the man that he wants me to have. And another downside to this is then I start to expect the same thing of the man that I'm doing. So I start to expect him to schedule his life around me and to make me his priority and to always think of me when he's doing something before he thinks of himself. And that's not fair to him, because he should not be doing that. And I myself should not be doing that. No one should be doing that. And so I get disappointed at his actions, and I end up thinking this isn't the man for me. But really, honestly, he might have been the man for me. I was just expecting these ungodly, unrealistic standards from him because I myself do it. And doing the right things, all the right things for the wrong man, is so much worse than just being alone. Whenever you feel yourself starting to get into this mindset of doing all these things for a man and making a man's life better, instead put that energy back into yourself and make yourself better, because you will respect you more, and surprisingly, he will also respect you more. Because at the end of the day, if he wanted to eat my dinner, he would have came over today. At the end of the day, if he wanted to see me, he would have came over today. So there's absolutely no reason why I should shape my plans around him coming over or not coming over. If he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But that isn't going to change anything that I have planned or anything that I want to do. When I stop talking to a man, I like to completely disappear. I don't just block his text messages. I block him on all social media apps, even social media apps that I wasn't even mutuals with him on. In 5 years, I want him to question if he had a mental breakdown and created me in his mind. I want him to question if I ever was a real person, if he ever met me. I want him to be so confused on whether or not I was a real person and he really met me that he starts looking for me everywhere. I want him to check himself into a psych ward under the guise of being a schizophrenic because he can't find anything that validates that I was ever alive. I'll keep asking me like, Niani, where do you find men? Where do you find men? Where do you find men? Outside. They're outside. You can't find any men because you're out there dressed like Fat Albert. Why do you have that red sweater on for the second time this week? Okay? Get yourself together, okay? Look good. You don't want a man to be coming around you thinking, oh, excuse me, ma'am, I don't have any change today. Like, you look a fucking mess, girl. Get out there, get yourself together. Do your hair. Why is your hair never done? Would you go talk to a man and his hair ain't done? With a full beard, nothing shaved up? He look like he lived where you met him at? Would you go talk to him? Hell nah. So why the hell would you think they would want to talk to you? Looking a damn mess. The only thing you're going to get like that is bums. You're going to get bums. You're going to attract bums. Homeless men, men that work at the Spectrum Center. I don't know. Men that work at the airport. I don't think they're bums. I don't know how much they make. This is no shade. Okay, there's no shade. All right, you're gonna find a bum, a man without any money. I guess that's not really a specific job. I'm trying to be politically correct. Anyways, all right, only thing you're gonna attract dressed like that is men that sit around a gas station waiting for hot bitches to come through. You know what that is? That's called a goddamn bum. Okay, men that sit on corners and I don't know, sell weed. I don't know what the masses do. Do your damn hair.
Do y'all know that creator that was donating plasma to pay her rent? Niani Miami, I believe. Let me tell y'all, that girl is flourishing, okay? She's T. Her views is flourishing. Her appearance is flourishing. She got rid of her keloid because she wanted to. She's that girl, and nobody's going to tell her she's not.
Y'all, my friend said she ain't have villain ever. I said, baby, have you seen Niani Miami? What else you I'm fucked up right now. But Niani, the girl that slide out that pink iPad, baby, I think you need to get a pink iPad and take notes. Because my baby, she be eating them the fuck down, okay? I'm in a happy relationship. But if I was to be disrespected by a nigga, baby, I wish to have the comebacks that she be having. She be tearing them up, all right? Make sure y'all go watch them. I had to put my friend on to her to make sure she go take notes. Because villain era, you making niggas cry, baby, go find my girl and go take notes.
This is just like a little thought before I start drinking. I want to start an iPad series of me on Tinder talking to older men like Niani Miami or whatever her name is. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Because that is my favorite TikToker right now. She is hands down the funniest bitch on TikTok right now. And I'm bored and I'm not looking for romantic connection for real now. So I'd rather troll on Tinder. Old ass men who ain't looking for shit but goods and I have none for them.
The girl that's on TikTok named Niani Miami, oh my God, baby. She be giving the men a run for their money. It's like the moment they tablet out, baby, I love it. I be like, my show is on, okay? It's like I know I'm mean and I talk to men away, but baby, she is blunt with it. Like, the stuff you think about, she be already saying it to him. She be letting it be known, like, this is not a playground. Serious business. And if you ain't taking her to Steak 48 or taking her to her favorite restaurant, baby, she don't even want to deal. And she got some words up her sleeve for you, boo. Like what? Keep it up, boo. Keep it up. Yeah, I love that.
This boy said he was proud of me. I said, so proud of me. He said, your other joint gonna do it. I said he already did. Now he's mad. What are you mad for?
So y'all, I don't know if y'all know that content creator named Niani Miami, but I absolutely love her, especially when she take out her iPad. You can tell she about to read a dude to filth. And I just got an iPad, and I started dating and everything like that. So it's like, as soon as a dude get to talking crazy, I just feel the spirit of Niani just coming over me.
Cause it's like, dude, like dudes don't be having nothing, no degrees, no accomplishments, nothing but audacity. And then it's like, maybe on the iPhone I would ignore it or whatever, but the iPad is just, she just comes over me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I absolutely love her. I love her content.
I don't know how I'm supposed to pay the bills. Probably have to start selling crack. Or rapping. Or rapping about selling crack.
From an unsaved number. Please don't ever call my phone again. You always waste my time. Play games. You don't want to hear the truth and how somebody feel. I'm cool on you. Please never call me again, please. The no hard feelings hat on the side, it says less feelings, less drama. We all need one for the summer. We need this hat and our iPad. Go ahead, click the orange card and get you one.
Y'all know who the funniest person on this app is? It gotta be this girl. Every time I see her with that iPad, I know she's giving a nigga hell. She's talking about a nigga slid into her DMs talking about oh, I liked you better when you were bigger. She was like, yeah, I liked you better when you shut the fuck up, when you were quiet. I'm like, bro, every time I see her with that damn iPad, I just know I'm in for a treat. I don't follow her, but she always finds her way on my timeline, and I'm going to watch it every time. But I'm not going to follow her, though, because she's crazy. But shout out to that queen giving these niggas hell. Because, yeah, the niggas don't deserve it. They don't deserve, they don't deserve rights. Not me, though. Not me, though. Some niggas don't deserve rights. Not me, though. Please, give me my rights. But, yeah, anyway, shout out to this queen for keeping the people entertained and giving the men hell.
Put your lips together like this, scrunch it together.
Even see...
For about an hour.
This video is inspired by my TikTok spirit animal. Hey Pookie. This is another episode of Why Niggas Deserve Less. Okay, so y'all lucky I don't have an iPad. Because if I had an iPad, I'll be a menace to society. Okay? Dude swipe on my story with a scared face. So I send 2 question marks. Like, what's 2? So he said, is it okay to admire your loneliness? I send a thumbs up, because do what you want, bro. So he continues to say, oh, you don't speak with words? I say, I speak Cash App or Zelle. Those are the 2 languages I speak. He said, oh, so you're a whore? So I send a laughing emoji. I said, nigga, what? He goes on to say, selling your soul. You babes are modern day prostitutes. A nigga show you decent admiration and you try to sell him some pussy. I don't know if I can say that on here, but some cuckoo. I'm reading it trying to figure out where I was selling something at. So I say, I don't have to sell nothing, babes, but thanks for making me laugh for the day. Hello, y'all. Okay. And he goes on to say, you are who and what you are. That's on you. It's funny how females come up with all these cries about how men treat them. You disrespect yourself and then try to modify it with the thanks for calling your stacked deck of cards the spade you really lobbied for. What is he talking about? So I just left him on scene. He gonna text again talking about something. It's really sad. Say whatever you like. I'm not gonna speak of you no more or less than what you presented. Exclamation point. Here's my reply. I said what's sad is that men never have nothing to offer but disappointment. The same disappointment that your mom felt when she pushed you out. The fact that you dragged your crusty, dusty ass over to my inbox with nothing but audacity and an empty hand kills me. I wasn't selling you shit. There's not a price you could pay for what you say to admire me, let alone some coochie, okay? I said find someone in your price range because it's not me. Not just about money. You're not even rich in life, bitch. You can't do nothing for me. I returned the exclamation point. Not even rich in intelligence. Goodbye.
Yeah, currently my favorite TikToker is the girl who pull out that iPad and start reading them men the pill. She be saying some crazy shit. I love her comeback. That girl so quick with her mouth. I would never argue with her. She be eating them men up. Chef's kiss, babe. I love you. I love you.
Let me tell y'all something. I can't think of her name right now. She on TikTok. I follow her. As soon as she get up here like this, hey, Pookie. Bitch, I sit the fuck down because class is in session. I need to figure out where she from because them comebacks be eating. Babe, and then the storyline she did with her ex, the one that she said she liked to, she liked to argue with. She be... I'm talking about as soon as I seen that pink iPad and she hit me with that, hey, Pookies, I sit the fuck down. Because I need to see what the fuck she coming up with. I ain't heard her repeat a response yet. Okay? Whatever trait her and Auntie Tia got, I'm trying to possess. Because I got comebacks, but I be having to think about it. It be taking too long. Like, it don't hit like it's supposed to hit because it ain't coming straight off the dome. She be killing. If I could be a fly on the wall in them men's establishment when they be getting them replies back from her, baby, y'all, she eats the fuck down each and every motherfucking time. So this is for you, baby. Hey, Pookies. Love it.
Hey girlies, knows Niani Miami on TikTok. You know she is goated when it comes to eating these things alive and not letting them play with her and having very high standards for herself. And that is someone I greatly look up to because I'm the same way, but she on like a whole nother level, you feel me? And I'm trying to get on her level. And I just recently had an experience that kind of calls for I believe what she be doing, but I did it in a nicer way. But I want to read it to y'all. Baby, I got my little iPad with my receipts and everything. Okay, I'm not playing. Like, come on now. So, quick backstory. This guy stood up on one of my Snapchat posts of me at the gym and called me sexy. Red flag number 1. I replied, thank you. He asked if I was single or if I was seeing somebody. I said no. He asked if he can get to know me, and I let him know if you're wanting something long-term, serious, yes, cool. If you're looking for something short-term, just fucking around, I'm not interested. Go find somebody else. So I thought we had that common agreement that I wasn't looking for nothing lustful. That's the first time I basically said at that time. Then I said it again later in the conversation because he asked me what was my turn-ons and my turn-offs. And I said that my biggest turn-off was an overly lustful man. Keep this in mind, keep this in mind, keep this in mind. So, boom. Then, maybe 30 minutes, an hour, regardless of when it was, he sent me a dick pic. Mind you, I had already warned him to not talk sexually. You feel me? Like, and he was like, oh, that's not all it is. If that's all it was, I would have been brought it up. We've only been talking or having a conversation for not even a whole day. Like, what are you talking about, my nigga? Okay. So, I blocked him at the end of the night regardless. I blocked him because I didn't like that. Like, I warned you too many times, and I clearly see what you want. Clearly, you don't listen, and you're lustful. That's 2 things I don't put up with at all. I blocked him on Snapchat, I blocked him on iMessage, and I blocked him on a text now number that he decided to text me from. Then he texted me again today from another text now number. So, he was like, why'd you block me? And me, I've been on a blocking spree, so I didn't know which person was texting me asking why I blocked them. So I had to reply, who is this? He told me who it was, and then he said, we was getting to know each other, then you blocked me. This is my response. Okay, and I'm sure it's not the first time you've been blocked. It honestly doesn't matter why I blocked you, because at the end of the day, it means I'm not interested. But because you insist on knowing the answer, the main reason is that you ask my turn-ons and turn-offs. I let you know one of my biggest turn-offs was someone who was overly lustful. You still decided to speak sexually and send a dick pic. We had not even been talking for 24 hours, nor had you taken me on a date or added anything to my life besides a cure of boredom for a few hours. I entertained it to see how far you would let it go as a test, and you did not pass that test at all. I'm sure there are plenty of women who would not mind, but I am not one of those women. Please go find one of them and leave me alone. I may be young, but I'm looking for love, not lust. And telling me what you wish to do to me after a small fragment of a conversation and never meeting me is a far cry from love and is a clear example of lust. I hope this answers your question. Have a nice day. Now, is that as harsh as Miss Niani Miami be going? Hell no. But that's just because people be crazy, and I don't want to put myself in no situation where I got to defend myself from a man who had his ego hurt by me, okay? And even this is like a little far, you feel me? But you still not finna play with me. Like, I blocked you on 3 different occasions, and you still are trying to reach out to me when I'm clearly not interested. So I'm gonna have to tell you something to get you off my ass. Y'all stay safe out here. Stop sparing these niggas. If they want to know so bad, let them know what it is. And don't let nobody pressure you into doing anything with them, especially if they're not doing anything for you, adding anything but stress or into your life. Who needs that? Pussy is so accessible and so disposable. Always remember that. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Bye, y'all.
I can't even fucking believe this. I don't know what we gonna do with these niggas, man. This is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. We gotta call somebody, y'all. They losing their damn minds out here. I'm not playing.